he goes,
shake it up is all that we know. Using bodies up as we go. Waking up to a fantasy. Shades all around and the colors we used to see. Broken eyes, so melts in the sun. And ties that are broken can never be one. But so love and so really matters to me.
Take a look around. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. But I'm out of my head when you're not around. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. But I'm out of my head when you're not around. Whoa, 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 whoa. Reaching out for something to hold. Looking for love where the climate is cold. Manic moods of drowsy dreams. Living in the middle between the two extremes. Smoking guns, hot to the touch. We cool down if we didn't use them so much. With some love, and some really matters to me. Too much sometimes. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. But I'm out of my head when you're not around. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. But I'm out of my head when you're not around. Whoa, 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 out of time. Out of time. Wow, wow, wow. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. But I'm out of my head when you're not around. Gotta reach out. Reach out. Reach out. You're out of touch. The summer's out. You're too cold, baby. Too cold. Too cold. Oh, when I'm not around. We're so out of time. But I'm out of my head when you're not around. You're out of touch. You're out of touch. Out of time. Out of time. Out of time, baby. When you're not around. Play on. looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. Oh, oh, I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm still standing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Once I never could have hoped to win. You started down the road, leaving me again.
The threats you made were meant to cut me down. Love was just a circus.
You'd be a clown by now.
Don't you know
I'm still standing, better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. Oh, oh, I'm still standing after all this time,
picking up the pieces of my life?
without you on my mind. I'm still standing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm still standing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, yeah. Don't you know I'm still standing, better than I ever did, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. Oh, I'm still standing after
All this time,
picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm still standing. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm still standing. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm standing. You're never gonna I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good morning and welcome to Daywave. Make any cringy calls lately? Huh? Make any embarrassing do any embarrassing things recently? Oh boy. Yeah, good morning everybody. How are you? How was your 4th? I spent it with my family. Went down to South Florida, hung out with them for a bit. Belly's been a little bit better. It's not 100%, but we'll see. That's right. It is Monday. It is Daywave, and I'm back, folks. I'm back. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm not dead, contrary to what people are saying. I've been drunk since March. Yeah, I get that. I understand. I went down to South Florida. I'm like, oh, we'll go to the beach. The mayor, the day before we went down, oh, the beach is going to be closed. Well, whatever. So we're staying at a pool, and it was nice. And then it was like, oh, by the way, on Friday, he goes, by the way, curfew's at 10 on 4th of July weekend. So went down there. I mean, it's the curfew fucking sucked. People were listening to, like, I went down to South Beach. I went down to South Beach, and, you know, at 10 o'clock still people were walking around. There were cops there, but they weren't really doing anything. But everything was closed, so it's not like you'd do anything, you know. You could walk around and stuff, but, yeah, they're locking everything down in Florida. Apparently Florida's COVID thing is back to the fucking... It's pretty high again, so we'll see. We'll see if it's all Florida. I mean, that was South Florida. We'll see how Central Florida does and the rest of Florida does. Jacksonville always looks like it's shut down, so I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't pay too much attention to what's happening in Jacksonville. Walking around yelling, "Stay back." No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. But yeah, no, I did get a lot of sun. I mean, I did. I was in the pool pretty much all day, and I got a lot of sun. So How many of the cases are asymptomatic? I don't know, man. You can't get any information. All you know is that, and whatever. The mayor of Miami said no fireworks, and they all wiped their ass. There was fireworks like 3 a.m. I mean, all over the city. From the balcony if we were at, it was pretty crazy. Like, it was fireworks everywhere, which was nice to see that some people said fuck you. I don't know if you know this, but Cubans don't really care too much about rules for the most part. Yeah, I saw the fireworks in California too, which was fucking crazy. But yeah, like all the South Florida beaches were fucking shut down, all of them. I was at the pool, but the place we were staying, I was on the beach. I was at the pool and I was looking over into the ocean, and there was this dude. The beach is completely empty. Lifeguards out there, like, cops on their little golf carts. This guy just walks into the water. Surfer dude walks into the water, goes in there, and he's out there, and then you see the lifeguard goes out with the jet ski, tells him something. He just says, wipes his ass with it, stays out there. Then there's like a cop in a golf cart waiting, and another car waiting, like just waiting for people to come out, for him to come out. So he comes out, and the cop just pulls up, and he just walks around the golf cart and just keeps going. The cop didn't even do anything, just walks around him. Yeah, it was some white surfer dude with long hair. It was pretty embarrassing for the cops because, again, they were. And again, look, I don't know how many of these cops want to enforce this. I don't know. These lifeguards were out there the entire time, probably the easiest they ever had because no one's allowed on the beach. And basically their job was nobody was allowed on the sand. However, if you had a boat, you were allowed to go out on the boat and go in the water. You just couldn't go to the beach. You couldn't go to the beach. It was shut down. Will a golf cart drive on the sand? Well, the one he had, it was one of those that's specifically made for the beach, I guess. But it was that guy had bigger balls than most people. He just wouldn't. He didn't care. They tried to get him out of the water. He didn't care. He didn't give a shit. Stormed the beach. Not nobody stormed the beach. But it was funny seeing that. It was I went to the lake 90 degrees. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Florida's the one that's been locking down lately, like a lot. But yeah, they didn't give a fuck. That's what we did. We rented a boat and went to the beach. You can only access by water. Exactly, my man. That's what a lot of people were doing. And people saying only rich people. You can rent a boat. You don't have to buy a boat. So yeah, they were out there. They were just fucking packed with boats. And like I said, they said no fireworks, and everyone said suck my dick. And they played fire. They had fireworks everywhere. And it's funny because we have a Hard Rock casino that's owned by the Seminoles, and the mayors of both Broward and Dade have no jurisdiction over them, so they had a huge fireworks show, which is funny that Native Americans are the ones that had like the best fireworks show. Well, happy birthday, Fat Keck Boy. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun to see. But for the most part, yeah, Miami's so different than when I was down there. Like when I was down there, it was a bunch of Cubans, and now it's just say South Beach has gotten very, very dark at night. Very, very dark at night. Miccosukee Casino was open too. Yeah, of course. But yeah, so that, like I said, this guy just walked right by the cops. He didn't give a shit, and he walked out. That was really the only person that I saw. But like, they if you would even put a foot on that beach, they were just flying out there on the little golf carts to yell at you and to kick you off. I didn't see anybody getting arrested. I did see in South Beach, like I said, after the curfew, people were just certain kind of urban people didn't give a shit. They kept walking around. They didn't care. They also had a rule where in South Florida where you have to wear a mask, and for the most part, people wearing masks. I don't know if they really enforced it unless you're going into places. Like places were pretty strict about that, I guess, because they didn't want to get in trouble. But yeah, no alcohol at bars. But if you went into a restaurant that had alcohol, they would serve it. So like you have to serve 40% food or something like that. I don't know how they measure that to be considered a restaurant or a bar. So I don't know. Yeah, urban people. That's the correct term, urban people. But man, South Florida's really changed. That shit, you can't go to the beach on the 4th. I was wearing masks and shopping. Yeah, you can't. There was a couple beaches that were open, which I thought was a little silly, right? Because like some beaches in Florida were open, so when you lock other ones down, people just go to the open beaches, and then those beaches get fucking packed. Fucking packed. But yeah, Miami's absolute trash now. Yeah, I know. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? These people happen to jog. Oh, I mean, they were definitely wearing sneakers. I can tell you that for sure. What's this?
Whoa! Look at that.
Good morning to my favorite Pakistani. Good to have you back. Is Florida having most cities just ignoring the totally conservative mask laws like in Texas? Most local towns in Texas have no mask orders even though that coward Greg Abbott mandated it.
I mean, I don't know because I was in Miami proper, so that's a little different. Miami's not like a smaller city. I'm sure smaller cities didn't give a shit. Tomorrow is the start of mandatory masks for indoor establishments in my city. You guys weren't doing that already? I can't imagine. It's really weird that fucking Canada wasn't doing that already, right? He wore sneakers for sneaking. A good Simpsons reference. I always enjoy a good Simpsons reference. But yeah, I mean, all in all, it was pretty fun. Guess we were staying at one of the Real Housewives of something or other was there, and she was there, and she was actually really nice. She was actually really, really nice. You talk to her, and then she's like, "Oh, just play it up for TV." Not that I watched the show, but she was really nice. Thank you, Fat Keck Boy. Happy birthday, Fat Keck Boy, by the way. 2 out of 3 counties I visited this weekend had mask laws. Yeah. I mean, most counties, well, all of Florida, not all Florida, but most counties in Florida do. I'll say that. All the major counties. I don't think like the hillbilly or the redneck counties do. But yeah, no, we're still going with the quarantine stuff. Apparently the cases are going up. Look, the death rate is down, so that's good. I did watch some of the White House 4th of July thing, which is pretty cool, seeing the old planes and stuff like that. That's a pretty cool shit to see. Like the old one, bombers and like a stealth fighter. Man, I realized the stealth fighter looks still so cool and stuff. But I didn't realize like how long ago the stealth fighter was made, like the stealth bomber. Which I don't know. So maybe you guys know. Is that still undetectable by radar? First flight 1989. Introduction 1997. Produced from 87 to 2000. So yeah, they had one of those. It's not right. Like, the new radar could easily get that stuff. It could easily get that stuff now, right? I mean, it looks cool, though. You got to admit. It looks pretty cool. I don't know how good it does with fuel and stuff. Oh, I saw one of those refueling planes, which I always think are cool. If you ever played Top Gun, you know what I'm talking about? How fucking difficult it is to fucking refuel. But, yeah, it was cool, I guess. I don't know. I think Fox is the only one that aired the Trump 4th of July thing, which makes sense. Do they still cost like $2 billion? I don't know. I don't think they're in production anymore. $2.1 billion is how much it was to produce the aircraft. It was $2.1 billion for the stealth. The B-2 is in Cold War scenario. Blah 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 blah. It's cold during the Cold War. Yeah, I mean, I think unless you're a country that doesn't have good new technology, for the most part, you could still see it. $2 billion. That's some Raptors and some World War I planes, which that's always cool. I like all that kind of shit, But yeah, hey, look, Space Force is around. We do have that. I actually have an old black and white video that I found too, that somebody found for me about Space Force that I wanted to play too. We'll get to that today. I got some Thomas Murphy stuff too. Of course, we're really backed up on the Thomas Murphy stuff. Russian aviation is more advanced. Is it? I don't know anything about Russian aviation. They called each other Goose and Iceman doesn't get gay. Yeah, well, the volleyball scene, the volleyball scene. No, but the fighter pilots always had names like that, right? Nothing is undetectable by radar. It just reduces the signature, making it look smaller, so it has to get closer before the radar sees it. Russia's barely holding itself together. Is it again, I don't really get into the Russian military. I do remember as a kid, during the 80s and early 90s, it was the whole, Russia and they could take us and they're built up for it and they're ready to go. So I don't know. I know China does. I mean, China does have a good Air Force, right? I know they do. And boots, I mean, a lot of space technology but China also has boots on the ground. It's this whole we'll go to war with China. We can't. Where? Go to war with China. It's going to happen fucking here. We're not just going to be able to go over there like it's the Middle East. We just can't. There's no fucking way. Can't be done. And they make too much of our shit. You know what I mean? Just way too much of our shit they make. So you really can't. Nukes. Yeah, nukes is the other thing. It wouldn't even be a ground war, you're right. It would just be nukes. Wolverine. Yeah, fucking Red Dawn. Avenge me! God. We were more patriotic back then, huh? No one gives a shit now. You're naive if you think we don't already have missiles, stats, and orb. Of course we do. I'm saying we don't. I believe it. China just steals our tech. Do not have to spend the research and development. The Air Force well, we have so many nukes. There's so many fucking nukes. So, I actually ended up seeing this weekend, yesterday as a matter of fact, I saw that new Will Ferrell movie. I think it was the Eurovision one. It was all right. I mean, I don't know. I laughed maybe twice. I did realize that if you have watched the Eurovision movie, that the Russian guy's a dude from Legion, which is a good show on FX, which I just ended recently, right? He was in it, and what's her name? God damn, who's the woman in it? Who's the woman in it? True Detective. Let me see. Let's see here. Eurovision movie. I guess Eurovision is just one of those, they're American Idol. I mean, bigger apparently from what I'm seeing. Rachel McAdams. Apparently she sang in it, and Will Ferrell sang a little bit too. He's not a bad singer. I mean, not great or anything, but he definitely was in it for sure. Yeah, I've Eurovision is usually, I mean, I've heard of it before. I've never really seen it. Yeah, Rachel McAdams is also in the second season of True Detective. I remember that. I definitely remember that. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the only thing on fucking Netflix right now. Yeah, you see Unsolved Mysteries reboot? Really? What channel? I know I missed it. There really is an Unsolved Mystery reboot? I used to watch that show all the time. With their creepy music. It's not Homie. It's not what Walsh guy that's doing it anymore. Yeah, apparently he does play the drums. I remember that. It was Jimmy Fallon, because the drummer for... What band? Queens of the Stone Age looks just like him. Oh, it's on Netflix? I'll check it out, Frozen. But yeah, that was it. It was nice to see family, man. I haven't, you do shit and you don't really get to see them, and it was nice to see them. See my grandfather doing pretty good, still out driving, doing his shit, It's another guy, man. He smoked for his entire life and still fine. I mean, for an 80-year-old. Obviously, he has 80-year-old problems, but besides that, though, still fine. Did you see Hamilton? No, it's that Hamilton is that musical, right? And I think about that Hamilton thing, and I laugh about it because, like, think about this. You have the Hamilton thing, right? If they had like a white guy play like Frederick Douglass, people would get really pissed, and rightfully so. I mean, white guy shouldn't play for Frederick Douglass, but they have a Puerto Rican guy playing fucking Alexander Hamilton, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, you could do that? You're allowed to do that? Doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense. But yeah. And I know I got some Thomas stuff. I do. Yeah, I know they tore down a Frederick Douglass statue. I saw that. I really did. And that was just, but again, it goes to show you they don't even know what they're doing. And then when they tear it down, they'll come up with some reason like Frederick Douglass actually blah, 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 blah. I don't know. All the statues are going down. Not in D.C., though. They're not going to tear statues down in D.C. for the most part. They don't play that shit because even the fucking lefties are like, oh, tearing down statues are good. They don't want their fucking, their second hometown being fucked up. That's always the way it goes. It's always the way it goes. Yeah, no, it's definitely a lot of Thomas stuff. I mean, we've missed a few shows, and I'm really sorry, man. My stomach is bad, and hopefully I got it under control. But again, we play it by ear. Mornings are always rougher for IBS. If anybody has IBS, mornings are always rougher. You know what I mean? Like, so we'll see. The story is that it's retaliation from Confederate flag. Wait, so now they're saying that white nationalists tore down the Frederick Douglass thing? I don't buy that. Park police will tackle you for skateboarding near a statue in D.C. Well, yeah, they're going to protect their shit. Not your shit, though. And not the statues in your town. But they will protect all of your shit. Absolutely. Thomas Murphy superior to Will Ferrell in every way. Yeah, well, can't argue that. What is it, Roots?
Whoa! Look at that.
I am quitting drinking today. F in the chat for my fun. Love you assholes.
Did they really say... Hold on, because now I'm curious. Frederick Douglass statue vandalized in upstate New York Park on an anniversary of the speech. A statue of abolitionist Frederick Douglass has been toppled and destroyed in upstate New York on 160th anniversary of the most famous anti-slavery speech. Rochester police say the statue of the former slave was taken down Sunday from Maplewood Park, a site along the Underground Railroad where Douglass and Harriet Tubman helped shuttle slaves. It was found at the brink of the Genesee River, about 50 feet away, and the damage to the base and the left-hand finger was deemed beyond repair. The destruction came on the anniversary of Douglass, blah, 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 this 4th. I'm trying to see if they say anything else. More than a dozen statues of him were placed around Rochester, including one they toppled in Maplewood Park. In 2018, in remembrance of his 200th birthday, the Democrat Chronicle noted. Abolished. Oh, shit. Keep reading? Fine, I'll keep reading. They can topple over this monument. They can topple over them. This is the monument that will stand because the ideas behind it bringing the monument. The President Trump, who previously slammed the destruction of statues of lawlessness, blamed most of the recent attacks on anarchists. This shows that these anarchists have no bounds. Trump tweeted early Monday morning, Douglass escaped slavery, more than a dozen. I'm not seeing the... Let me go to a different news source. Let me try CBS. Statue at the brink of... Oh, okay. So somebody wrote, okay, is this some type of retaliation because of the national fever outcry over Confederate monuments right now? Very disappointing. It's beyond disappointing. But okay, is this, or is there proof? Are they just saying, is this? They're going to say maybe. I feel we should put the monument back there immediately so whoever did this knows that we're not going to be defeated. Okay, so wait a second. The statue was one of the 13 placed throughout the city in 2018, and this was the second monument to be vandalized. Okay. We've been down this road before. I actually spoke to the vandals of the first one. He told W Rock, I like to believe that it's not that it's just some kids, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's some sort of retaliation going on. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if it was some sort of retaliation. So that's what they're going to say. It wouldn't surprise me. Come on, man. Get out of here with that shit. It's ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. Of course, that's going to be the story because the other story, and the story that I think is true, and again, I don't know, wasn't there, is that they're just tearing down statues and they don't know what they're tearing down. They have no idea. They took down an elk wall. Everybody knows that elks are white nationalists. I mean, that's a fact. You could look it up. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Retaliation. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. That has to be. I think, and I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me. They have to say that. Think about it. What other option do they have but to say that? Because if not, they look even stupider. They've been tearing down every statue. And nobody saw it? I guess maybe it depends on what time of day it did it, right? No, Dayton Hybrid over updates. I haven't got anything new from him. Nothing new from old Dayton. Unfortunately, nothing new from old Dayton. But yeah, man, it's what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You just kind of like don't care anymore. No one's stopping them. They're letting them do whatever they want. You know, not only no one's stopping them, some people are encouraging them. You know what I mean? So yeah, no. Do they really think? I'm sorry, I don't mean to harp on this, but do they really think that they saw it and they were like, oh, yeah, well, they're going to tear down Robert E. Lee, so fuck these guys. Let's tear down the Frederick Douglass. And that's not what happened. Come on, man. That's just so dumb. Just so fucking stupid. No way. Ain't no fucking way. IBS is all right. We'll see. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, it's if anyone has it, you know that it just kind of just you go from fine to then it just fucking hits you. So, we'll see. How long till they turn on an MLK statue? They might. I mean, it might be a little more difficult because those are more prominent places, but they might. They might. All right. Let's get to Thomas. Well, why don't we do just a little bit of? We'll do a little bit of Thomas after, of course, a word from our sponsor, because we do have sponsors now, and we got to play that first. Here we go.
5, 6, 7, 8. Trident gum is the chewiest gum. Give it to your friends and chew it with your teeth. Your teeth are bones that live outside. They hang from your lips like bats. Oh, I'll tie bones. I'll tie bones. Never forget your teeth are tie bones. They bones that you wash. And when you're a kid, they fall from your head. And to make things less weird, we say they got stolen by a demon. That's your parent. No. Trident.
That's right. We got a gum sponsor, folks. It's a real ad that they sent me to play. All right, Thomas. How you doing, buddy? How'd you spend your 4th? We got a few videos for Thomas. Let's start them out.
Thomas, and today is Ned Beatty's birthday. He did the voice of Lotso Bear in Toy Story 3. Lotso's not that nice, is what I found out, yes. And I think Ned Beatty is from the South. Oh, I remember him. Yes, I do. And you know, at the end of Toy Story 3, he's like strapped onto the grill thing. He's
Oh, I might have played this one already. Have I? Well, whatever. It's only a minute long.
not gonna be in perfect condition. No. So Lotso's not that nice. No. Not a very nice thing. No. And it's also Kevin Hart's birthday from Philadelphia, the comedian guy, and he's from Jumanji, without Robin Williams. It was a really
Definitely
funny
played
movie,
this one
Jumanji. And just so you know, Kevin Hart, if you're hearing this, do not fly with American Airlines. They're pretty bad. Is that the hub in Philadelphia? I think that is. American Airlines, yeah. They're pretty bad. I would never fly with them again.
They're gonna miss you, Thomas, because you bring joy to their life. Did you hug a? Is that the one where he said he hugged a stewardess or flight attendant?
And what else am I? Oh yeah, I'm very happy about this. I work today. And is there anything else I want to say? Oh yeah. I guess that's about it. So I guess we're going. So I gotta go to work. So bye.
Bye, Thomas. Bye, Thomas. Okay, this one I don't think I've played.
Thomas, and also I'm off today, and it's Huey Lewis's birthday. He's a better singer than Taylor Swift. Huey Lewis is better.
Where have I played this
He was
one
born in
too?
1850, so he's not 64 years old again. No. And if you're hearing this, Dad, Boy George, it was 4th of July, and all fireworks shows have been canceled, Dad, Boy George. He is my dad, Boy George. And he knows.
Boy George reference. It's really important. Oh, I should probably pull up the screen. Boy George reference. Hold on.
He's not 64 years old again. No. And if you're hearing this, Dad, Boy George, it was 4th of July, and all fireworks shows have been canceled, Dad, Boy George. He is my dad, Boy George. And he knows. Yes. And also, yeah. I guess that's about it. And also, yes. It's been hot today. Yes. I'm surprised that 4th of July at my store was busy, but not too busy, because this outbreak we've been having. And I'm hoping 2021, no more masks. That's what I'm hoping for.
You and me both.
And what else? I'm gonna pause this right here. Be right back.
He's back.
Now it's back. Oh yeah, here we go. Whew. And yeah, the rent's been paid, and also yes. Next paycheck on the 7th of July, cell phone bill, because I need to pay that. So I guess we're going. So I gotta go. 2021, no more masks. You promised that, right? Good. So I'm gonna go. So bye.
They've made a lot of promises, Thomas. They promised in Florida they wouldn't shut the ship back down, and they shut ship back down anyway. So I'm really sorry to say that. I'm really sorry to see it. But what are you gonna do?
Thomas, and happy July 4th. And in 2016, on this year, I hugged a woman named Deja, and she had a blue swimsuit bikini on. That was back in 2016, but I gave up on that stuff right now.
Good.
And yes, it's 4th of July, and also, and it's also the anniversary of Barry White's death, the R&B singer. Barry White died. His death. But he will not worry about the face covering. Nope, he's not going to worry about that. What that man did, and he had no children. He was single before he died. What that man did, and yeah, give that man a call. Barry White, give that man a call.
I can't. He's dead. Bleeding Gums Murphy's also dead.
So comment down below if that's true, yes. And also, what else? Yeah, it's gonna be another war one. Yes. And tomorrow I'm off because like Brandon, the supervisor, told me like you want to switch work on Sunday. I told him no thanks because I'm tired. I have excuses.
He does. He's busy. He can't work all the time. He's not your slave.
Once I'm done holidays, I'm tired. It is. So, is there anything else I want to say? I guess that's about it. So, Oh, tonight I'm having a steak dinner cooked well done.
Well done. Oh, Thomas. No, don't ruin steak. Come on, man. He said a lot of stuff, and I back him up for a bunch of things, but well done steak? Oof. Oof.
So I'm going to go now. So I hope July 4th will be a lot better than last year. So I'm going to go. So bye. Bye.
Thomas, July 4th was not better than last. Well, no, that's not true. LA did have those fireworks show anyway. All right, let's see.
Bonus video for today. I had barbecue pulled pork sandwiches because of Tom Cruise's birthday, and he did visit Houston, Texas.
He did. Mm-hmm.
Beyond the airport and the whole city itself. Tom Cruise.
Well, he had a layover in Houston. So, I mean, technically it counts as visiting. I've been to all these towns. Layovers don't count. Layovers don't count as being in certain towns, okay?
It is his birthday today, yes. Mm-hmm. But last year we were in Houston, Texas. I think it was just the airport, not the whole city, yes. Mm-hmm. And just so you know, I got bad news for you, all of you who are hearing this. Hugh Downs died. The news journalist.
No!
Hugh
Who?
Downs died. He
Who?
was 99 years old. Almost 100 years old. Maybe, yeah. It's time for him to go.
Jesus,
At
Thomas.
99 years-
Christ almighty. It's time for him to die. I'm glad that old man is dead. Mm-hmm. Yes, I am glad he's dead because he is too old to be alive.
Years old, yes. It's time for him to go. It's time for him to go. And he was a grandpa. Yes, I remember him too. Hugh Downs, yes. And also, yes, it is his birthday today, Tom Cruise, yes. July 3rd. It was hot out there today, yes.
Did you hold on? Because the Tom Cruise thing reminded me. Hold on, I found. Let me pull it up. I should have pulled it up, but I didn't. I don't know what this is, and maybe somebody could explain it to me. But Tom Cruise made this video, right? What is this?
Why vote for me? I'm not just your everyman. I've literally been every man. I've been a Navy pilot, a lawyer, and a Navy lawyer. My opponents will say I was a pimp in high school.
So this is so this is a fake Tom Cruise. All right, still worth watching.
Why vote for me? I'm not just your everyman. I've literally been every man. I've been a Navy pilot, a lawyer, and a Navy lawyer. My opponents will say I was a pimp in high school. It's true. But I grew up fast in NASCAR country and started a small business as a sports agent to set a better example. I know foreign diplomacy because I fought alongside the samurai. And I'm proud to serve our country, defending our planet against aliens twice. No, 3 times. I know this country top to bottom inside out. From here to here. Because I've lived its history. Literally, I did. It's a vampire. I feel the need to lead. As your commander-in-chief, no mission is impossible. So help me help you to elect me in 2020. I'm just a patriot. My birthday? The 4th of July.
That is actually
I'm Tom
true.
Cruise and I'm running for president of the United States. America, you complete me. Show me 2020!
And look, clearly fake. You're right. You could tell the voice is off, but still pretty well done. Still pretty well fucking done. All right, sorry, Thomas.
But I work July 4th, and it's going to be a big madhouse at my store today. Tomorrow. And also, when Brandon, the supervisor, told me, like, can you work Sunday? I told him, no, thank you. No, thank you. Because every time when I get done with the
Oh, he's pretty drunk in this one, huh?
4th of July, I'm always tired. I said, I want July 5th off. I told him no thanks. So, I guess we're going. So that's my bonus video. So I'm gonna go now. So bye, bye.
Bye, Mr. Murphy. Bye, Mr. Thomas Murphy. What? Another one? And this is what we were just talking about.
Hi, it's me, Thomas, and today is Tom Cruise's birthday. He did turn 50 years old. It is his birthday today, July 3rd. And also, yes, it's not going to be a cold day out there. I think maybe hot out there. So no jacket. And I was sweating so much when I was crossing to the Luckies over there. Camden and Union. Camden and Union, yes. It was a very busy street. Camden and Union, yes. The busy intersection. And also, Tom Cruise was in
How about Thomas Murphy 2020, huh? He'll remember your birthday at least.
the movie Top Gun, and when I saw the guy like took off the helmet, it was a he, yes. Top Gun, yes. But there's gonna be a sequel coming out, so I might all wear these, yes. So I don't get like so I don't go deaf.
I wonder, Thomas, because I know a lot of kids, when autistic kids have to wear like noise canceling headphones and stuff because too much sound fucks with them. You know what I mean? I wonder if he was one of those kids.
He was also in Mission Impossible, yes. Tom Cruise. Famous person, you know who he is, right? Famous people.
I'm aware.
Famous. And also, yes. Rain Man. He was in Rain Man. Not Tom Hanks, no. Tom Cruise.
That's a different. That's a different Tom. Folks, write it down. That's a different Tom.
So you can tell the difference between those, yes. Whew. And, oh yeah, Jerry Maguire. Show me the money. I like that part. Show me the money. Yes, I like that. Yes. Jerry Maguire.
I did not know Thomas Murphy was such a big Tom Cruise fan.
It was a funny movie.
Was it?
And what else am I gonna say? I guess that's about it. So I guess if we're going, so I gotta go work. So and tomorrow I work 4th of July. It'll be really busy, so I gotta go. So bye.
But we found out later on that it wasn't that busy for a 4th of July. It was not that busy for a 4th of July. You know, I was Thomas reminded me, but when I was in South Florida, there was a dude that was in the pool, runs a successful YouTube channel, whatever. But it's one of those where, like, this guy has a YouTube channel, and it's basically exotic cars and stuff like that, and he owns like 12 cars, like 12 like really nice sports cars. I felt bad because like he didn't have one, but he had 2 kids with Asperger's, and damn, dude, that's rough. Like, I felt, you know, they were older too, like, you know, maybe 19, 20 years old, both of them, and it's like one of them was, I think, I don't know, it's the right word, worse. One of them was definitely worse than the other one, but man, that is rough. You know, I really do feel bad for people that have to deal with that. Like, that's fuck, man. You know? And the Real Housewives person that I met too also, well, her kid was an autistic. This is a sad story. So like I said, I went at the place I was staying at, one of the Real Housewives women was there, and she turned out to be really, really nice, actually. 54, looked great. But her kid is probably 23, I think. Young. And nice kid, you know, just hanging out, singing at Bieber because they were playing Bieber, and he was just really, really nice guy. But you could tell, like, not all there. So immediately you think, like, oh, man, you know, autistic, you know? But it wasn't. This is fucked up, and I was, I don't mean to get too real, but she apparently, when he was younger, he was in a car accident with somebody, and in the car accident, he It was really bad. Like the driver of the car didn't survive, but he did. I think he was maybe 9. He was in a coma for like 3 months. So he never really recovered from it. You know what I mean? Like he was, and I feel really bad, you know? Traumatic brain injury. Yeah, exactly. Johnny Dollar. He never recovered from it. And it was really, really just nice. Again, nice. Like, I don't want to say like completely out of it, but definitely if I wouldn't have known the accident and stuff, I would have thought autistic, but Jesus Christ, man. 3 months. 3 months in a coma. And it was just weird that I ran into like that many kinds of people there. You know what I mean? And again, she was nice. Like I said, I don't really watch those shows. But she was nice. And there was this other dude there that I thought was really weird, right? Like he had a pet lizard. People that have pet lizards are always weird, right? Like just weird people. Like he would walk down. It wasn't just like it was, I don't know what kind of lizard it was, but it wasn't just an iguana. It was like very colorful lizard. And he was walking every day that weekend, just walking down with like the lizard on his shoulder. And I was talking to people and I said, the guy's also the guy's like a total dick. Just a fucking asshole. But I don't know, man. Lizard people are a little weird. Like bird people. Yeah, but don't you think, are lizard people a little worse than, a little weirder than bird people? Look, I don't care. I don't care what kind of fucking pet you have, right? Doesn't really matter to me. But like to walk around with it down to the pool, iguanodon says, hey, come on. But yeah, you know, I don't know, man. I dog and cat person, really. You know what I mean? I have a lizard. No, I'm not lizard people. I'm not. Look, I don't know. Maybe it was just because he was walking around with it on his shoulder. I don't know. Attention-seeking pets, you think? Lizard people greater than bird people? Oh boy, now we're gonna have a fight here. Now we have a fight between the lizard people and the fucking bird people. I don't know. Yeah, more mammal thing. You know what I mean? Dogs, even cats. More of a dog person than cats, but I don't mind that. I mean, I don't mind that at all. Crab people, well, pet crab. Lizard people listen to ICP. Yeah, I do feel bad for birds, especially birds that living in a cage and they're supposed to fly. That one's probably rough. Like lizards would be doing the same fucking shit outside that they would in their little fucking cage. You know what I mean? But birds, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I have a donation. Let me check it out.
Whoa! Look at that.
Did you see this army in Stone Mountain?
Yes, I did. I have that ready for ROTC, actually. Is it going to play? I don't know why it's not playing. But yes, I did. All the black people that were marching with guns, I did see
Black
that.
militia.
There it is. Weird. Why is it doing that? Well, whatever. I got it. Hold on. Sorry, I was seeing why is it being weird? It's being really weird. Is it? What's going on? Sorry, give me a second. Everything's being very odd. Yeah. Well, whatever. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. It wasn't playing. But they weren't all legally registered fire. I mean, do we know that for sure though? Because I mean, look, man, I'm not gonna shit on people that are walking around with legal guns. You know. Yeah, I know. I saw the guy in Florida with an emotional support gator, but it's emotional support everything. Remember that? I remember we talked about it a few months ago. But people have little emotional support horses too. You saw those? Like there was an emotional support miniature horse that somebody took on a plane. You never saw a bird on Joe Exotic's shoulder. Yeah, of course not, because a fucking tiger would have killed him. Did Florida country deputies? Some counties in Florida have. I think it might be Polk County where you said, if it gets crazy, I'll deputize citizens. So we'll see. It wasn't a pony. It was a miniature horse. A miniature horse is different than a pony. Okay? Just so you know. All right. I do have audio of something that I wanted to play. I do have audio of me making a very, 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 very self-admittedly cringy phone call. So that was recorded. And I think I'm going to play it right now for you guys.
I'm retarded?
That's me. Admittedly. Admittedly, that is me. Admittedly, that is me. Gotta own it, right? Gotta own it. I make fun of people all the time, right? And sometimes you get made fun of, and when it's deserved, it's deserved. And what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do? I absolutely deserved to be made fun of. So, it is what it is, right? When it's funny, it's funny. You're right. When you're cringe, you're cringe. You're right. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's all right, man. Anyway, I would like to apologize. I would like to apologize to everybody.
Payday is postponed until next week, so this is my freestyle rap apology. Well, I'm a peanut bar, and I'm here to say your checks will arrive on another day. Another day, another dime, another rhyme, another dollar. Another stuffed shirt with another white collar. Criminals, Wall Street, taking the pie, and all the black man gets is a plate of white lies. Prisons recruiting them, police be shooting them, rap artists looting them, labels all diluting them. Barack Obama is scared of me, because I don't swallow knowledge and I spit it for free. Let me clear my throat. Ha, ha, ha. I don't know what that was, I don't know what that was.
Yeah. Yeah. Flaps hands in the air. Sometimes it's your turn in the fucking barrel. I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Little Sebastian, you're a little behind there. We're still talking about thought about a little miniature horse. I've got some good news, and I've got some bad news. I have to go to the bank today. Fucking goddamn community, man. Goddamn community. Hold on, let's see. Man, YouTube's taking really long to load anything today. What the fuck's going on? Dude, I'm sorry. I've been trying to load videos, and it's being really weird. What the fuck, man? Anybody else having an issue pulling up videos on YouTube? Let me see. Let me check on my phone. Do me a favor. Check it out, because I don't know what's going on. I did this weekend. Yes, it's been slow as fuck lately. Okay, so maybe some people's are and some people's aren't. See on my phone. Okay, it seems to be playing fine on my phone. What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ. I've been trying to load a video now for the next thing I'm going to do, and it's not loading. This really sucks because I have a bunch of stuff lined up. No, I know my stream is on. Like everything was loading fine earlier. Let me try again. What the fuck is going on? Let's see. Try this again.
I left my put.
All right, started working again. I don't know what's going on, man. It's just specifically YouTube. Everything else seems to be loading. I just wanted to play this. Now it doesn't matter.
I left my putting on the Ritz cane in here earlier. I know it probably has another name, but can I be perfectly honest with you guys? I think I went too far with this one. I have to go to the bank today. What am I supposed to tell people in line? I had good news and bad news. Come on, Craig. Get your life together.
Fucking Dean was amazing on that show. Underrated. A lot of people get love on that, but underrated. Lipshin talks. I met a girl the other night. She said, come over. Nobody's home. So I go over and nobody was home. What are you doing? You doing Rodney Dangerfield material? It's not that too many tabs are open. Shut up. What the fuck? Is it my internet? Site can't be reached. What is going on? Because the stream seems to be going okay, but I'm not. Now I can't even get into my other stuff. I was going to my Streamlabs to play a donation, and it's not letting me even do that. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the fuck the problem is here. Let me see.
Whoa! Look at Dave.
Don't feel too bad for parents with autism and others. It's a trade-off. My spirit animal is nonverbal autistic and it's hard sometimes, but since she can't speak, she uses all her other forms of communication to speak, and I'm closer to her as a result.
No, I know. I'm not even saying it. I understand what you're saying. I guess you're right. I guess nobody wants pity. I know I wouldn't. So I understand. That makes sense. Have an extra for spotting a Comedy King watched maybe an hour of his stuff last night. What a legend. A large man. Come on, man. What the fuck? I think it might be my internet, but what the fuck's going on? I just had to change my router recently. I don't know, guys. I'm really, this time it's not me. I'm really trying here. I'm not going to reboot the modem now. It's just, I feel like it. Yeah, I fucking reset the modem very recently, as a matter of fact. All right. Hopefully the fucking, on this video at least, hopefully the buffer's built up, so. Let's see. I wanted to watch some. We've been doing this on the show lately. We've been trying to watch stuff that's probably not going to be on YouTube for much longer. With all the stuff they're taking down, like I said, they removed an episode of Community, a couple episodes of 30 Rock. I mean, the episodes have just been popping off everywhere. So, hopefully, this one's from 1941. Scrub Me with a Boogie Beat. Okay. We watched a Judy Garland one, which was great. It's YouTube and Twitter. This has been happening to me. They're throttling shit. Check an approved channel. And they work fine. So, yeah. Okay. So, sorry, I'm going to play this here in a second. But you're right, though. It was Twitter and it was YouTube. Those were the ones that were giving me issues. What do you mean immediately offensive? It's just a cartoon. All right, well, it is called Lazy Town. I'll give him that. And the Swanee River is here, is in Florida. Oh, come on! Ow! Even I know this is very offensive. Even I know this is pretty fucking offensive. Even the dog is lazy. Wow. Oh, come on! It's not even the laziness thing, because, you know, that's pretty bad, but like the, how do you say it? The way they're drawn have other mammals features.
Fight. Take that.
Okay, look, man. Yeah, no, this is all public domain now, so I'm fine playing this.
You take that. I'll bust your head.
All right, look. Now, two things I want to say. Number one, I don't think this cartoon should be taken down, okay? I think that's stupid. I think that's dumb. It happened. If it happened, leave it up, you know? Leave it up. It's fine. No problem. But I also understand that if I were a black person back then and I saw this, I would go, what the fuck, bro? This is bullshit. Right? Like, don't take it down. I'm going to be very clear. Don't take it down. I think it should stay up. But what the fuck is this? Is again, I'm never would call to take any of these things happen. I would never call to take anything down. I understand it was a difference. I never would. But I'm also trying to be fair, right? If I were if I were to see this and I were like a black kid, I'd be like, what the fuck? Is this what people think of us?
Lazy town. 1 hour stop for lunch.
Ah, we got a little mulatto showing up. Mulatto?
Listen, Mammy, there ain't no way to wash clothes.
She could call her Mammy. They're allowed to call each other Mammy.
What you all need is rhythm.
What do you all mean, rhythm?
Okay, well, that's a man doing that voice. That's clearly a man.
I'll show you what I mean. In Harlem, there's a little place where everyone goes to see the way a washerwoman washes her clothes. If you like boogie, boogie.
Come on. Come on. This is... Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck, bro? I mean, if this is fine, is it? Again, I don't think it should be taken away. These things happen. Like, again, it happened, and that's what happened. So I'm not into like that. You delete everything, but dude.
Rhythm she's gotta be. Let the boogie woogie watch a woman give you a treat. On every afternoon at when the sessions begin, and all the boys from all the bands come down and sit in. They sit around and knock each other out when they play, while the boogie woogie watch a woman washes all day. Rubbly up dub, that's just the way she rubs. Rubbly up dub, that's just the way she scrubs. Rubbly up dub.
It's really bad, man. This is really bad. Even white nationalists are uncomfortable watching this. Yeah, exactly.
She wears her own until she rubs her knuckles right on down to the nub. Rubbly up dub. That's how she kicks it off. Rubbly up dub. She keeps it nice and soft. Rubbly up dub. Till someone hollers off. From me mama with the boogie beat. You really ought to visit there if you've never been. It doesn't cost a penny, just come down and walk in. If you like boogie woogie rhythm, you'll get a treat. Let the boogie woogie washerwoman give you a beat. Rubbly up dub.
It's, you think it can't get worse, right? But it keeps getting worse. Yeah, it does remind you of Cuphead, right? It keeps getting worse.
Rubbly up dub. She rubs her knuckles right on down to the nub, yeah. And she keeps it nice and soft.
Till someone hollers off.
Scrub me mama with a boogie beat.
Rub, rub, rub.
Gee, I thought the Dumbo crows were offensive, right? But this is some next level shit.
Rubbing all day. Scrubbing away. Scrub me, mama, beat me, mama, rub me, mama, scrub me, mama, mama.
Rub-de-lip-dub. Oh, how she'll get you with her rub-de-lip-dub. She'll really throw you with her rub-de-lip-dub. Hear them yelling medley. Oh, fellas, come on down, there is a treat in store for you. There is nothing for you to do but let the boogie woogie washerwoman scrub you. Let the boogie woogie be.
This was originally made for the adults of the 1930s. Well, this is 1941, but I hear what you're saying. Oh, flower. Okay. Whiteface? Would these be considered whiteface? Didn't the voice actors are actually black? No, they weren't. I mean, Mel Blanc was definitely one of them. With the guy that did Bugs Bunny, I could tell by his voice, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I highly, highly doubt it. I guess I could look it up. I'm sure there's something on this. Scrub me, mama, with a boogie beat. See if it fucking loads. No. Server IP address cannot be found. It's not. What is going on? What the fuck is going on? Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to pull it up on Wikipedia. Is it a... Oh, I think it's a Chrome issue. Let me try opening a different browser. I'm seeing if I open a different browser, it makes a difference. No, I'm getting the same issue. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. What is going on? Give me. I'll leave this on while I try to figure this out. Going on? Sorry guys, I don't know what the fuck the issue is here. I don't know.
Whoa! Look at that.
Yes, Boogie Bumper. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out what the issue is here. Did you play something? If you played something, it's taking forever to load, so it's it's not your fault. Nothing is loading for me now. Nothing. At all. I mean, at all. I don't know what to do here, guys. I really don't. I would love to do something, but even my YouTube videos aren't loading. Reset my modem, maybe. And I just changed my router, by the way, recently. Within a month, because I was having a bunch of fucking weird issues and shit going on in my computers and stuff like that. So I had to, get that taken care of and change the routers. But, I'm really sorry. This dead air sucks. I'm fucking really sorry. Is there something I can play for you guys while I try to fix this? I'm going to do my best to fix this. Let me see what I have cached here. Maybe there's something that I could still play. Check out this new Space Force video while I figure this out.
We keep the galaxy from getting worse. Always Johnny on the spot. We're the Space Force, an Ace Force. We will fight to keep your planet free. You can say goodbye to tyranny. We can help you out a lot. We're
ship Crier, and all is well. Here is today's environmental program for Alliance Spaceport Leo. Rain simulation on Deck 4. Snow simulation in all recreation areas. And as requested by those fun lovers on Deck 11, we are continuing the drought.
All right, look, I don't know, and I don't want to have to go through. I don't want to go through this. Is this something I wanted to do with you guys? But apparently I can't. I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna need to. Elbow drop it. I'll try, Bali, but God damn it. Fuck, man. All of it. It's nothing is working. Look, I'm just going to wrap up. I have to wrap up because at this point, I don't want to give you guys dead air. I feel like I don't want to waste your time. What the fuck, man? I'm getting a fucking DNS probed finish NX DOM when I try to go to websites. I don't know what that means. I'm still streaming, apparently, but I don't know what that means. You said Twitter is down? Are you is it? Come on. Whatever. Look, whatever. I'm gonna have to figure this out. I'm sorry, guys. I'll figure it out. Look, I'll be back. ROTC should be live today if I could fucking fix this. So I'm gonna try to get in contact with my internet provider and see if I could fix it. I don't know. Hopefully. I gave you as much as I could today, and this time's not my fault. I will say the other days have been my fault, and I will accept that because of my IBS. Absolutely. But when I say I'm trying to load stuff, nothing is loading. No, look, right now I'm trying to load a YouTube video for an outro song, and that's not even loading. I'm going to see if I fix it. Guys, thank you for listening. I just play this as the outro music.
What did we get?
Thank you, guys. I appreciate the donations. I appreciate everything, but I can't do anything if I can't access anything. All right, guys. I'll see you. I'll see you. If you like this music, it's Irrational Times. Go listen to JJ. He'll probably go live early. Try to have a wonderful day, Wave. I'll fucking try, but who fucking knows? Piece of shit. All right, guys. Later.
What you have to understand is that I'm smarter than you. I love to bring up my high IQ. They call me Teddy Spaghetti.
Teddy breadsticks.
They call me Teddy Spaghetti.
Teddy spaghetti.
They call